Hi, this is Prios with another huge pot from the recent PLO session played at the King's Casino. Enjoy the clip.
And the Crocodile is already about 30,000 down.
I think running quite good because it's very hard to win twice.
The seat that Tony G bought was from the mixed game specialist Ishmael Boyang. I think Boyang was about 30 or 13,000 down.
Hansen is first to act and just calls with weak aces, most likely to set the trap and put in a limp re-raise. Let's see if the plan works out.
Boyang is a very competent technical player. He probably didn't fancy the way the game would change with the Crocodile and Tony coming into the game, because the games get.
Leon, who is next, has a weak hand, but that doesn't stop him from raising. I would recommend folding. We slow pairs and low connectors in early position with many more people left to act behind. It's really hard to hit a flop where we are excited about our hand. Most of the time we make nothing or a hand that is just good enough to bluff catch. Jachtmann calls with a suited ace that has much more to go with it. This is also a bit to lose. This should be folded as well, although this isn't terrible, it's just a bit to lose. Tony continues to play super loose, as he was doing most of the session, and calls with a hand I would fold myself.
A lot looser, the pots get absolutely monstrous. We've seen a 300,000 euro pot yesterday. Several 100,000 plus pots.
So Crocodile calls with a terrible hand. This plays super awful multi-way and shouldn't be defended. Now it's back on Gus. I expect a limp re-raise. He can put in a decent amount of his deck by doing this, and this is your goal with aces. So going for the raise is good, although his hand is somewhat face up after he does this.
And Paul is in love with our dealer, our punk rock dealer. Would you believe this lady is a former model? One of many beautiful girls here in King's Casino. Service is top class, the best dealers around, best floor men. Did see an unusual incident happen earlier on when the Croc reloaded. He lost 20,000 and he reloaded, he wanted 38,000. There was a miscommunication. There was 50,000 brought down to him.
He said come on.
And after a bit of debate, Leon, King's Casino owner here in the blue and white shirt, said let him play with the 50, he's 12 on tick.
He said I was too slow, so I decided to quit. You would have never done it otherwise.
I deserve this. That's what happens on the front. I deserve this, and now I'm in.
And here we go, the Croc.
As expected, everyone continues, although some of his hands doesn't seem to be qualified to do so. Let's see what the flop brings.
He's called here. Hansen with the aces. And Leon hits that hard. 6-4. Giving him a house. The second nut house. The Croc has absolutely nothing. A good shot, backdoor clubs. Tony.
Leon, the Crocodile, and Gus check. This is awful. Hansen has to put in the money. He has less than pot left, and the other players just hit trips or better about 60% of the time. You could see it in Provoker Tools. I just brought it onto the screen for a short time. So they hit about 58% of the time trips or better, at least one player. So we can expect to win the pot uncontested 42% of the time. And if we get called, we still have 11% equity. Now we have to make the calculation, taking full equity into account as well. And let's find out if I am right and Gus is playing this awful. Surprise, surprise, a shove would be worth 8.67k. So Gus has to put the money in here. But he doesn't. So this is a big mistake.
He checks and Leon under-reps his hand here by checking.
I also think that Leon makes a mistake by checking. I truly think if he shoves, Gus will crying call his aces, putting Leon on king-king or 5-7-8 or 3-5-7 or something like that. The way he has been playing so far, there is no way Gus folds this hand ever. Jachtmann has nothing and therefore has to check as well.
And it checks around to Jachtmann. Now the 3 comes. Giving the Crocodile the flush draw. But Leon has the made house. And it's checked around to Leon, who's not going to check for a second time. And he does. He checks again. He's waiting. He's waiting for someone.
If Leon would have bet the turn, he would also have made more money, most likely, as there is no way the Crocodile lays down his hand, although he's drawing dead. And he might fold the river if he's not getting any help.
And there we have it. Two in the river gives Jachtmann the straight.
On the river, Leon finally makes a tiny bet. By playing tricky trappy, he cost himself a lot, and he also gave other hands the chance to possibly catch up. I don't think Jachtmann should call here. Leon is never bluffing. And he is also never betting the same straight for value. And it is so easy to be beat. Every 5 that has a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5 or a 7 to go with it has a better straight. And these are only the straights that beat him. Boats or quads are also possible. So although Jachtmann is getting a good price, he should let it go.
And Leon really under-repped his hand here. He flopped the house, he checked it. And Leon is known as an action player, and that's why he's getting action. And he bet 15,000. And he gets paid by Jachtmann. And Leon has played this very well. It's a small bet, 15,000 comparison to the size of the pot.
I also don't know what Hansen is thinking about. This is a snap mug.
And Leon would show the house and scoop a 90,000 euro pot.
In the end, Leon got a small payout with his boat, but in my opinion he would have won more if he hasn't elected to slow play, and I would have bet the flop or turn. and would have bet the bottom turn. In my opinion, the street to make the bet is a flop. Gus is playing with his cards face up. This should be ace-ace the overwhelming majority of the time, and there is no way he folds it against Leon. He made a lot of really bad all-ins before, and he wouldn't been able to lay down ace-ace on an innocent board like this. I hope you enjoyed my analysis. If that's the case, please give me a like or subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.